Okay, we're back for round two. This is game one. We're on the draw. This is definitely a keeper. We have Desecration Demon and the lands to cast him, so here we go. There's not a lot that deals with this guy. Let's see what colors our opponent is playing. Okay. Another Dagger Drum Imp is okay, but there's a good chance he has a lot of 2/2 flyers that'll make this guy sort of ineffective. Threshold Troll is definitely a good draw against Azorius. Ooh, does he have Syncopate? If he's pausing here, he might. No, we definitely don't want to run this guy into Syncopate. He'll take the game away if our opponent doesn't have like an Arrest or a Tristani's Judgment. I'm totally fine with him Syncopating Dagger Drum Imp here, especially since we have a second and we have a Threshold Troll. Alright, well I'm going to pause. Alright, well, he's letting that go through. I don't know, I'm putting a read on Syncopate there. He paused for a little too long. Is he tapping out for... Yeah, Sunspire Griffin is a little irritating. Our imps can't get past it for now, but second Threshold Troll is definitely a good draw. This guy out, so hopefully he doesn't leave mana open this turn. If he does, I'm not playing Desecration Demon. Alright, good. It looks like he's tapping out. Ooh, Skymark Rock. That's a little scary. This is toughness, though, so he still can't get in yet. Me playing this guy while he's tapped down. And hopefully he doesn't have an answer for him. He can bounce my Dagger Drum Imp, but don't care so much about that. Runewing, okay. Ooh, Towering Indrik is not bad. We're kind of at a standstill here. Since he can't attack and I can't really attack, he has too much air power with the Rock and the Griffin. So I guess I'll just play the Towering Indrik. We only have one Golgari Guildgate in the deck, so I mean, like, I could play Jailbreaker, but there's a good chance it just won't be able to attack next turn. Yeah, now I basically need to wait on removal until I can swing in with the demon. Hopefully it just doesn't snap away a Judgment. That would be bad for me. We clog the board significantly. That one's okay. So he can Syncopate for 2, so we can safely play our Threshold Troll. Can't really do much else, so we'll go ahead and do that. Or wait, yeah, he can Syncopate for 2, so that's fine. I mean, we could trade the Desecration Demon away for the Skymark Rock and the Griffin, but that doesn't seem very good for me. Especially since we do have, you know, plenty of removal for like the Griffin and stuff like that that we will eventually draw, hopefully. Now we just kind of sit here and stare at each other. Okay. Do I want to play anything else? I don't think so. I'm going to hold back the other stuff in the event that he has Supreme Verdict. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do have the option of starting to sack creatures to Desecration Demon just to make it bigger. It kind of seems like a last resort, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, we're just sitting here waiting. Another Stealer. That's fine unless he has like a Bluster Squall and he gets to draw a bunch of cards. We did see one going around. Ooh, launch party is a pretty decent draw. So let's see. He could have a trick like a Swift Justice or something that could make attacking with a demon not good. Um, Even Swift Justice doesn't really get him out of it though. So yeah, I'm gonna hit with the demon here. We need to get this show on the road. Guess Mizium Skin gets me pretty good. Is he just gonna Chumpo? That's totally fine. Yeah, I'm absolutely okay with that. Okay. Is he gonna try and get in here with his Steelers? Or is he just cycling for an answer? He's probably just cycling. That's annoying. Wow, okay. So he's all in to get in. Alright, so the question is, do I want a launch party here just to kill something? He's drawing 2 cards, which is kind of annoying. I could just launch party to kill the rock. I mean, he's not really able to get in next turn though, since I'm able to drop quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, this is crappy, but I think I'd probably take it. Let's see, 2, 5, 9. That's a lot of damage. He's getting quite a bit of life. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill a Steeler. The Dagger Drum Imp is not super relevant right now anyways, and I have another one. Saves some damage and it prevents him from getting a card. Well, now it's unfortunate because now he has lethal for the demon. I don't think he'll tap it down. He just kind of chumped with the Ruin Wing before, which confused me a little. And he's definitely debating about sacking something here. I don't think that's the right call. I mean, he'll take 6, but he's at 22, so he's very comfortable in terms of life. We're just going to be playing out our Trestle Troll and Tower Nindrik this turn. Yeah, I guess it was probably better if I just... He used so many cards just to get that tempo. I guess it would have been better if I just killed the rock. Alright, so we'll replay our Indrik and the Trestle Troll. He has a lot of those. A 3rd Dramatic Rescue? Holy cow. Well, we're definitely blocking the Steeler. Wow. I still think we can stabilize. Ooh, that was a perfect draw. Here I'm going to beat with the demon if he'll let me, since he can just tap it down later. Does he have another bounce spell? That would be pretty impressive if he does. Replay that. And we can also play a Dagger Drome Imp, just in case we want to chump block, which we might have to do. And then I'll leave up Augur Spree mana. So here he could have another bounce spell, but I think that's fine. I don't think he'll be able to get us down to 0 this turn. Even if he bounces 2 things, we can still chump 2 and we go to 2. And probably not even that, since we'll probably just Augur Spree. Probably the Skymark Rock. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, he can pump this up to block Desecration Demon now, which is kind of annoying. I mean, it'll take his whole turn and we can just Augur Spree it, so. Is he sending in the clowns? Nope, didn't think so. Ooh, Sleuthway Scorpion was a good draw. Yes, so I think, let's see, do we hit with the demon? We probably do. And if he triple blocks, we Augur Spree probably the Skymark Rock. Let's see if he lets us. Okay, so it looks like he's just going to pump all the way, which is fine. It'll use pretty much all of his mana. He could still have something like Cancel up, but... Alright, so I guess now we'll just try and kill it. Yep, alright, so he's F6'd. So I think we can safely play out our Scorpion and pass. Is he going to attack? Probably not, because we can chump pretty well. Okay, we'll go to attacks. Now he might tap it down. Okay, so he might just take it this turn. Oh, whoops, I meant to attack with a Scorpion. That was my mistake. Azorius Charm. Okay, so that's fine. This guy has a ton of bounce and stall. So, yeah, I think we'll just pass. Probably would have been correct if I attacked with this Slipway Scorpion there. That was my mistake. I meant to. Okay, I think we just pass here. Alright. This is absurd, the amount of stuff this guy has. Thankfully, we have a lot of guys that can get in the way, so I don't think he is able to profitably do anything against us. So I'm going to bash with the Scorpion here. Probably taking out one Ogre Jailbreaker against him, just because we only have the one Guild Gate. He doesn't have that much stuff on the ground that we care about. And, you know, like, our Trestle Trolls block it too, so... I mean, at this point we are dead to Bluster Squall, so actually maybe I should have attacked with the Imp just to gain 1 life. No, actually we would need more than 1, so attacking with the Imp doesn't do anything there. Okay, well now he probably has to block something since I'm attacking him for lethal. If he's going to sack something to tap it, he's probably better off just chumping it. So then that way it doesn't get a counter. Which I guess he does it with the Griffin. We're still, I guess now we're not dead to Bluster Skull, which is nice. This could be Squall. 4 mana would do it. He'd draw a card and put us to 1. We'd be able to attack back with the Imp and go up to 2 though, unless he played another flyer. But he'd probably have to sack something to Desecration Demon, so Soulsworn Spirit. That's actually kind of annoying. But thankfully he probably has, well, I guess now that it's an action injunction he doesn't have to. I think we're still okay unless he gets, you know, more tricks. That doesn't do much right now. Alright, so we'll go to attacks. Definitely going to get in with the Scorpion. And I guess probably not the Indrik since he can just block it. And then we'll play the Centaur Herald. Cancel? Okay. That's fine. I guess we'll play the Dagger Drum Imp. We might need to gain 2 life just by throwing these guys in. He pretty much has to chump the Desecration Demon next turn. Unless he has another way to stall. Absolutely absurd the number of bounce and action injunctions this guy was able to pick up. Okay, don't care about that card. Trestle Troll is an okay draw. It doesn't really do much for me. So let's see. How do I lose this game? Well, we'll go to combat and see if he taps down the demon. I don't think he will. So I think unless he has a trick, he pretty much has to block with Skymark Rock. Okay, so he sacked the Stealer. Interesting. So we'll go to attacks. I'm definitely attacking with a Scorpion, which he'll probably let through. And then I guess I also attack with the 2 imps just to gain some life. He'll be able to chump 1 and he'll take at least 1. So this way he pretty much has to block the Sleuthway. I mean, he'll just put the Precinct Captain in front of it. I'm trying to think how I might lose. I mean, he probably only has Swift Justice to increase power on the Soulsworn Spirit. And I'm dead to Bluster Squall either way, I think. So we probably just attack with the Scorpion. I'm going to pause and think about it for a moment. Alright, so I think what I do is I definitely attack with the Scorpion, and I think I attack with the Towering Indrik and the Dagger Drones. We're just going to try and finish him ASAP. I'll be able to throw down a Jailbreaker and a Trestle Troll this turn. So he can chump an Imp if he wants to, but he's taking some damage either way. Yeah, so he's taking 3 here and going to 1. And then we'll play out the Trestle Troll and pass. So now next turn we can scavenge onto likely the Imp. Just to gain life. The Indrik pretty much kills either of these guys if he chooses to block. I guess he gets into the Soulsworn Spirit here. Pretty much any piece of removal will seal this game up for us. Golgari Gilgate would be nice, actually. Another Scorpion's okay. So I think I definitely scavenge onto, I guess, yeah, the Dagger Drum Imp. I mean, he could have bounce here and get us. He can sack something. I guess if he sacks the Precinct Captain to get the Demon, then he doesn't really have a blocker for Indrik. Okay, so we'll declare attacks. We'll just do this. Okay, he's declaring blockers. So if he has bounce here, I guess he lives another turn, or he's just dead. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. Alright. Okay, well, we will just play another Scorpion. Now we have 2 lethal creatures on board. Okay, that's game. So yeah, this guy has an epic amount of stall. I don't think I've ever seen quite this much. We don't have a What's that removal spell? I think kills flying creatures. I thought we had one. Either way, so I think Golgari Charm is actually okay against him since he has the Soulsworn Spirit. It's nice to have an answer to that other than the removal spells we have. I don't really think there's anything we put in though against him other than the stuff he has, or other than that we already have in. So yeah, on to game 2.